Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. I am out at a place called the Research Ranch, dedicated to understanding our environment. These forest lands are dedicated to TRR. For purpose of ecological research, please avoid off-road driving and pack out your refuse. So anyway, I am kind of west of Fort Huachuca military base on the Honda CRF300L. Just kind of bring you up to speed on my tire situation. I went ahead and switched to Tusk DSports. I wore out my tractionators I had on here. And for years, I've been wanting to go with Tubeless. But I was always afraid to try it. I just didn't ever want to go through the hassle. Is it going to work or not? Well, then I seen a video about Tusk DSports, and a guy said that, yeah, they say they're tube type, but I'm running them tubeless, or his friend's running them tubeless, and they work just fine. So I just thought I would experiment. I have a little video here showing kind of what I did, but put on the tires. I took that marine sealant and sealed around all the spokes, probably a 1/4 inch thick. It took 6 days to dry. I figured it might dry in 24 hours. It did get to where you could touch it in 24 hours, but it wasn't cured all the way through. So I didn't want to take a chance when mounting the tires, and when this tire goes into the drop center right here, I didn't want it tearing up the sealant. So I made sure it cured first. I waited 6 days, and it was in the sun, sitting outside every day, curing. The valve stem, I cut it off the tube, front and rear. Done the same thing. I took my tube and I just left about a 1/4 inch, probably a round of rubber around that stem. And I put some of that sealant around it and put it through, and then there's no nut on the other side. There's only a nut on this side. And it's sealed. I mean, this is all sealed. I've sprayed it. I checked it for leaks with soapy water. It's set for all day yesterday and then all night last night. And this morning, air pressure was still good. So I think we're good to go. The cool part about running tubeless is I will be able to, if I have a flat, I carry a plugging tool in there and plugs, and I can just plug it. If you have a flat on a tube, you got to take these things completely off the bike. You got to find some way to lift it, take it off the bike, and I've done it several times, but it's a hassle. I can just plug the thing and go, front or rear. Take my little air compressor, my air moto pump, and just air the thing up. I mean, and I'm good to go. So definitely cool. I will post a link to this stuff that I use. I'll also post a link to my air pump. It's just something really good to have. You want to have a good air compressor, and that is a good one. One cool part about this one is I can air down, which I just did. I aired down to 15 pounds. 22 is what I run on road, and now I'm going to try them 15 pounds. I don't think it'll be a problem. These don't have bead locks or rim locks. There's a place for one, but I don't have it. But I think as long as I don't go under 15, I'll be good. You wouldn't want to run them too low, because you could possibly knock it off the bead, maybe, or spin it on the wheel. I've seen them before, the tire spin on the wheel without the rim locks. But I don't think it'll be a problem with 15 PSI. I've never had it before. Running 15 PSI with a tube, you can spin them too. And I've never had that happen. So I think I'll be good. I think it's going to be a benefit to me. Whether you guys do it or not, that's your choice. You can try it if you want. Check out that stuff. Check out my air pump. Get you some Tusk DSports or whatever tire. I don't recommend anything. That's up to you guys. But these tires, like I said, they are rated as tube type, not tubeless. But like I said, I've seen where people obviously have run them tubeless, and they're just fine. So we're going to do it. I think I'm going to be good. And I'll just keep everybody updated if I ever have a problem, but I don't think I will. So I can compact down now. I got my Nelson Rigg gear here. In here I got my tool roll. I've got everything. I can break the tire down if I wanted to, but I also have my air compressor, and I have some plugs and a plug-in tool and a reamer, and I'm ready to go. And here I just carry all my camera equipment, and then here I got my water bottle. But All my Nelson Rigg gear too is on here. You check out the description, you can see the links to the Rigg gear. The cool part about Rigg gear is if you go there to the website, use my code WOODZMAN, Woodsman, and you save 25% off your order. Any orders over $50 is free shipping. Let's get this show on the road. I'm going to just go up through here and check this stuff out. I've never been over here. I actually got a military pass so I could come through the base and cut through, and it's really cool because when I go over to Parker Lake, this saves me a lot of time. I usually go all the way over to Whitstone and to Sonoyta and way around. It's a long ride. This way I just cut through the base, show my pass, and it just saved me a lot of time. And there's lots of riding on the base. Was what people say. The guy at the gate told me, security said, there's tons of trails. People ride out there all the time on their side-by-sides. And so I just got to find them, get them figured out. So we're going to see how this does. 15 PSI on some rocky stuff here. I pretty much can guarantee you there's not going to be a problem. But who am I? We shall see. Check out these sycamores. There were some huge sycamores. What is that over there? It must be just a campsite. Well, we're going to go in there and see. But if it is, it's a cool one. I like it. Whoa. It's a sandy. I mean, super sandy. I am sinking. You see where I sunk through there? Super soft stuff. And you know me, I hate the sand. I'm just not a sand person. Ain't got a flat yet, do I? No flats. I don't know if this goes anywhere on the map. It don't show. It shows it goes up here and ends. That is one stupid, huge sycamore right there. Is that crazy or what? Look at that thing. Massive. A little loose up in here. But it shows this comes to an end on the map here anyway, which don't always mean that it does. And sometimes it does. Definitely a lot of sycamores up there. Look at that big cottonwood. Cottonwood's greened out. Sycamores ain't greened out yet. There's a campsite right there. Actually, a pretty good one. Uh-oh, is this the end of the trail? It turns into the creek. You see where people go up through here. That ain't a creek, it's a wash. Dry wash. This is like pea gravel. Lots and lots of pea gravel. That sycamores are leaving out. I don't think this goes anywhere. It's just the wash. Not really a trail up in here. Yeah, this is all just real nice pea gravel. I'd like to have some of that. More huge sycamores. So as I said earlier, I aired down to 15 PSI. And it don't feel no different than it normally does. Same thing. And going through all the rocks and stuff, I've not had a problem, so I'd say we're good to go. Tubeless. Love it. Figure out where I got on this at right here. Right here. So basically, it just comes up into this campsite. Pretty cool to check out. These tires feel good. Nice little trail, just wish it went further. But I'm out checking out some different ones today on this side of the mountain. On this part I've never been to. On this side of the base. As I said, I came through the base. Had to scan my way through. You have to get a yearly pass or to go on the base. You can't take no firearms, so I can't carry my 9mm with me when I go through the base. That's one bad part. Oh, I'm so happy to have this tubeless now. I think this is going to be a plus, a nice plus. So, as I said, I will post all the links to the stuff that I use and my Airmoto pump that I use. So when I go on pavement, if I'm going to go very far, if I'm just going to short a little bit like I'm fixing to here, I won't air up. Yeah, I'll air down when I get to the dirt, but then I don't air up. And now if I'm going to go a long ways on the pavement, then I'll definitely air up. Now this thing comes out on the road that goes to Parker Lake over here. That's what it does. Well, that way if I don't air down like this, if I find another one pretty close, then I don't have to, you know, if I don't air up, I don't have to air back down again. I don't have to anyway. There's times when I go ride and I have 22 PSI in my tires and I just don't air down. I mean, I rode so much that way that it don't seem to bother me. I just wanted to do it for the video air down anyway. And, you know, checking the tires, going through that deep sandy rocky stuff and with it aired down. But normally I don't air down unless I'm going to do like an all-day off-road ride. What's this here? Don't know. We're just a road that goes up on this little peak. Kind of a lookout's what it is up here. That's cool. And boy, you can see from up here. Holy mackerel. Oh, it goes on over there. Look at this. Crazy. So the Woodsman Mountains is over here. Over and through there. Oh, this is on the map. Huh. I didn't see a sign that said anything, but it is on the map. It's going on over there. So we'll just go on a little more. Good test for the tires. All these rocks. There's an eagle flying right over there. It's like a golden eagle, probably. Well, the trail gets worse. I'd say it's going to end up here. Oh no, that could be a chicken hawk. A red-tailed hawk. I softened up my rear suspension on this. A lot of people say the suspension on this is too soft, which it is soft, but you know, I kind of like it soft. I want it smooth riding out here. I'm not a jumper anyway, or extreme off-roader, so I'd rather have it real soft and smooth and plush when I ride instead of beating me to death. It feels good like this when it's real soft. Huh. Oh, this is going to come back out on the road, maybe. I don't know. No idea, dear. A lot of yuccas out here. Rock flips up and hits the skid plate. Bang. There's one going that way. One going this way. I don't know. Let's just go. I got the traction with these brand new tires. So I only got one flat on this bike out here in Arizona, and that was on when I was riding some railroad track with Kevin here last year. I made a video, it was on the video, but a nail went through my tire, right on through the tire, through the tube. Had to find some stuff, file under it, and fix that flat, and it was a pain, but we got her done. But it would have been nice to have them tubeless, because a lot of times, even if the nail's in there, if you leave it in there, you're okay. It might be a slow leak, but a lot of times it'll hold air if it don't go totally flat on you. But then if it does, if it's tubeless, like I am now, heck, I just pull out the plugs and plug the thing and go. I mean, it's so much better. So now I don't have tubes on here carrying them. Now, if my son has a flat on his 300L, he might want to carry him some tubes, because Dad ain't going to have the tubes to help him. He'll need to carry his own, or not. One or the other. I actually think this rear, I know the rear, Tusk DSport is so stiff that you could probably get by with, especially him, as lightweight as he is, running it with no air on a flat. It's so stiff. Well, where does this road go? See it on the map. Looks like it goes quite a ways. Well, there's some BLM land over there, I think. Going over a ways. Yeah. That's one good thing about this Garmin Tread 2 I'm using. It shows like that's BLM land, that colored stuff. And it says BLM around the border of it. This one actually shows it a lot better than the Zumo XT2 that I had. I have it still, but it's on my Gold Wing. The Tread 2 is better for the off-road stuff. Hey guys, just want to let you know, if you want to save some money and you want a super quality product, this is the Nelson Rigg Gear line of Hurricane luggage. Hurricane means it's the outdoor, off-road, 100% waterproof luggage from Nelson Rigg. It is super good quality. Lifetime order, you just can't beat it. And if you want to save 25% right now, go to nelsonrig.com, put in the code Woodzman, WOODZMAN, and you save 25% off your order. Any orders over $50, you get free shipping. Right on. We are at 4,963 feet. Pretty rough right there. Guys, thank you all for watching the channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys, especially the ones who comment. Got lots of you that comment every time. Like John and Eric, and I can't remember all the names. You know who you are. But thank you all. Appreciate it. So, as I said, I will post a link to this stuff for this tubeless. Do it at your own risk. That's what I'm doing at my own risk. Thank you guys. Click the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon if you're not subscribed to my channel, and you'll be notified when I put out a new video. God bless you all, and we'll catch you all in the next adventure. Right on.